Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video tour. Today we are checking out this brand new 2026 Tandara 390FL fifth wheel built by East to West RV. This is a 4 slide out rear bedroom, front living room fifth wheel. This thing is packed full of great features. We're going to take a few minutes here to walk you through the inside and outside of this new fifth wheel and really kind of show you what this RV is all about. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now up inside the all-new 2026 Tandara 390FL. As you've seen on the floor plan that was up a few seconds ago, this is again a front living room, a rear bedroom couples style coach here. We are going to start up front here and we will work our way to the back for you. So let's get up here in the living room area. In the front nose of the RV right there, you can see a nice Insignia Smart TV. Currently playing my All About RVs YouTube channel, guys. If you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe and don't forget to smash that like button. You are going to have an electric fireplace, which is basically a fancy electric space heater. There is a radio right there. You have a couple little cubbies next to the radio. There's an electric outlet in there as well. And there is storage on each side of that fireplace area and a little bit of shelf space on each side of that TV area as well. For the Tandara 2026 models, they made them a high-profile front end. So it is taller now up here in this section compared to last year's model. You'll notice that when we get outside and kind of check out that front cap as well. You are going to have 2 opposing sofas here. Check out these windows and stuff. They are nice, tall, big windows here around your seating area. Very nicely done. All of these windows up here open. They have pull down roller shades on them as well. Same thing over on this side. Got a little end table on each side. All linoleum floor up here. So they changed all their colors inside for 2026 as well. So you were going to have new linoleum, new wood colors, new furniture colors, all the accent boards and everything changed up for 2026. These 2 opposing sofas will come out and make into beds. So you could sleep 4 people up here pretty comfortably if you've got guests or grandkids or whatever. They could crash out up here pretty comfortably. The theater seat is facing right at your TV. So you got a couple cup holders in there, a little bit of storage area there, little end table over there with electric outlet, USB charger ports there also. Looking up here, we have a couple speakers up here. One of the 3 Coleman ACs that were ordered on this RV and some AC ducts coming out here. I like this extra height up here. It really makes it nice for these front living room slides. They are a little bit taller, so when you're sitting in them, you don't feel like the roof of the slide is like right above your head, like right on your head. So I like that extra height up here for sure. Grab handle there to help you get up and down the steps. I like the fact that they did put a couple little corner shelves there for some decorations and stuff instead of just leaving it blank. Then from here, we're going to step back down into our kitchen area. So you're going to have the kitchen slide floor, lino, matching the main floor instead of any carpet or woven material. So it kind of gave it that matchy-matchy look. Looking up at the ceiling right there, we have a large turbo exhaust fan. The middle AC, again, this one was ordered with 3. There's going to be another one when we get back to the bedroom area. And a ton of counter space here. So you have a lot of prep space here for cooking in this thing. Let's start over here. So there's obviously a couple steps we went up to get into that living room area. There's a motion light there. There's also a little cubby under that bottom step where you could maybe slip some shoes or something. You also have a propane leak detector down there, heat duct coming out the side of the cabinetry there. Couple electric outlets on the wall, USB charger ports, fan controls, AC and propane furnace controls there as well. Look in here, you're going to have little storage in a full extending ball bearing drawer guided drawer. Over here, we have 3 more large full extending ball bearing drawer guided drawers, along with some storage on the right. Over here, we have the large oven. This is a GE 4-burner gas stove top, large oven. Does have the little pull-out drawer below that as well. But a very nice big oven for an RV. Next to that oven, we have another very nice change for 2026. We have a big dishwasher here to help you with doing your dishes while you're on vacation. Next to that, you will have the trash can in another drawer. And then you're going to have a decent amount of storage space underneath of that sink, along with a couple more drawers pulling out there as well. All 3 of these windows back here do open. Looking up top, we're going to have a big amount of storage up here as well. We're going to have the large microwave with some storage above that. And quite a bit more storage over here. So this is, again, I harp on it on this model, but this has a lot of counter space. These are kind of a stone style counter, nice white solid surface countertops. A lot of overhead cabinet space. And they even kind of set it up so you could put some decorations and stuff up here and, you know, kind of really make this thing feel like a home. Especially for you kind of extended stay people that are going to, you know, Florida for the winter. We're getting close to that time where all the snowbirds start heading south. This would definitely be a nice one to probably do that in and really kind of be able to decorate it up, set it up the way you want. Over here on this slide, we're going to have a couple big windows here. Again, pull down roller shades. Those windows do open. The table is attached to the wall, so there's no knee knocker in the middle. You're going to have 4 storage chairs. And what I mean by storage chairs, these actually do raise up right here and give you probably about 1.5 inches deep of storage. Might be good for, you know, maybe, I don't know, some placemats or silverware, whatever you might want to stash under there. They come in from the factory or travel mode, like the ones over there on the right. They're flipped together and they have a strap to strap them down. You're going to have this large refrigerator over here, freezer on the left and refrigerator part on the right. This is a 12-volt powered Furrion refrigerator. But what do you guys think so far of the look of this thing? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you like the new wood colors, the 2-tones with the darkers on bottom and the lighter on top? You know, the new floor colors and stuff. What do you guys think of this look? And what do you think of this floor plan so far? Do you guys like front living rooms, or do you guys really like the rear kitchen models? What's your preference, especially for you extended stayers out there, to kind of help us know what we are supposed to stock more of so we have things available for you faster? That definitely helps out when you guys let us know your preferences. There is prepping right there for the RV Link LTE and Wi-Fi equipped. There's a little QR code you can kind of do there. But there's a little box and stuff you can get and kind of subscribe to a Wi-Fi system to help bring the Wi-Fi to you. This is your bathroom area. So let's go in here real quick. We have a porcelain foot flush commode, a glassed in step-in shower right there, little hook hangers. Looking up top, we got a turbo, what do you got up there? We got a skylight up there, AC duct up there, and a vent fan up there. There's power controls to raise that vent lid up and down and turn on and off the fan. Let's squeeze in here real quick and look at it from the other side. So there is a heat duct coming out the side there, your fan controls. There is a drawer and some storage, a decent amount of counter space in here for a small bathroom. You got your on-demand water heater controls there, your medicine cabinet there as well. And they do a sliding door to block this area off for privacy. So when it is closed up, which we'll show you at the end of the video, road mode, and close this thing up for you. But when it is closed up, I could still come in here and use the restroom and even get to my bedroom with all the slides closed. But we'll kind of, again, go over that here at the end. So we go back into the bedroom area here. This is a pretty good sized bedroom, again, for a front living room model. This was ordered with the Camper King bed. There is storage underneath of this bed, a pretty good amount of storage actually. Window on each side of the bed, and those windows again open. Little end table on each side. Down here on this side, there is also electric outlet and USB charger ports. This is the closet area back here in the back. So you got these little sliding doors here that go back out of the way. Step back here so you can see this a little better. Another electric outlet and USB charger port down there on the left. But this is a pretty large closet, hanging bar and shelf space going all the way across the back. So you figure this RV is roughly about 8 feet wide, subtract a couple inches for each side of the wall. So you're probably somewhere around, 7 feet, 7 inches in that range for width of the closet there, roughly. And then you will have your dresser area right here. There is the big window there with TV hookups up above it. We have our third AC up here. And then more overhead space up there. And then you have another closet over there or washer dryer area. This one, the customer went with the stackable washer dryer you can see right there. Very nicely done. You're going to have the AC controls right there. Heat duct again coming out the wall there instead of the floor. But what do you guys think of this RV right now? Kind of let me know again in the comments down below what your first impressions are, just kind of looking at this thing. We're going to step outside. I want to walk you around the outside of the RV. And then we're coming back in to close it up for you. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are now back on the outside of the brand new 2026 Tandara 390FL fifth wheel here, built by East to West RV. We are going to start right here on the door side and work our way around for you. So first things up, you have a white fiberglass exterior, aluminum studded foam block insulated sidewall attached to the upgraded Azdel composite material instead of those cheap wood Luan backers. You're going to have a lower black aluminum skirting, some vinyl graphics on there as well. You have deep tint safety glass windows as you've seen when we were inside. Behind the first baggage door right there is going to be one of your two 30-pound propane tanks. Just behind that, we are going to have another storage area right here. And you can kind of see some of that aluminum tube framing up there, decent amount of space. There's a light in there and TV hookups too. Looking down below, you can see your front 12-volt powered landing gear with the quick pull pins, enclosed underbelly. You also have your dump hose holder there, and there's a gas line hookup right there, so you could plug in a portable grill if you wanted to. Moving along, there's an electric outlet right here on the side of the slide. The unit has two power awnings the way this was ordered, so you can see, obviously, one here on the side of the slide, and then one larger one back here covering the rear side here. Now, both of them have the LED light strips built in close to the body of the RV. They have adjustable arms for tilting for water runoff. You are going to also have manual overrides in the front arm head in case of an electronic failure. Hopefully you never need to use them, but it has them if you do. You're going to have the large folding entry handle here to help you get in and out of the RV. You have the step here that comes down, touches the ground, has adjustable feet, so it's a heavier duty step. Flips in the doorway when traveling. It's a dual axle unit. Aluminum wheels, drum brakes, easy lube hubs. Just behind the rear axle there is the rear auto level jacks. So it is a 4-point 12-volt powered auto level jack system. A lot of area back here to kind of set up your little picnic tables and your stuff to kind of chill out underneath the awning on a good night. Moving on around to the back side, you are going to have a flat back fiberglass rear end back here. Located in the top center up there is prepping for the Furrion rear observation camera. That is a very nice camera system that would allow you to see what's going on behind you when you're driving down the road or backing into a campsite. In the top right corner right there, you also have a ladder prep for the Lippert portable stow and go ladder. That is a very nice setup. It's a telescoping aluminum ladder that telescopes up, hooks on, and basically would allow you to get up onto your roof to do your inspections of your roof and check things out. Those are rated usually for around 330 pounds, so they are a little more heavy duty than, say, the ones that are mounted like on that camper over there, which are only rated for 250 pounds. So I do like that setup as well. Speaking of that roof, let's hop up here real quick and check out what this roof actually looks like. All right, I just wanted to hop up here real quick and kind of show you what the roof of a 2026 Tandara 390FL might look like, depending on how you order yours up. So just kind of starting up there in the front, you can see one of the 3 air conditioners that was ordered on this unit. Just behind that's an attic vent, roof vent, solar panel, the mid AC right there. There is a TV antenna here, roof vent, skylight, couple more plumbing stack vents, another attic vent, and again, that third AC in the back. Now, really the whole point of kind of getting up here was to show you there's a lot of stuff on the roof of an RV like this. And it's very, very important to get up here from time to time. Maintain your seams and your seals and keep up with your maintenance so that your RV will last you for years to come. All right, let's head back down. All right, back down here on the ground. Again, just extremely important, keep up with your maintenance. So we also are going to have backup lights back here. So if you are trying to back into your campsite, it'll light it up back here to make it easier for you to see. But also, most importantly, it allows people to know what you're trying to do. So when you are trying to back up, obviously those are going to pop up and alert people behind you. You are going to have a 2-inch hitch receiver down here with the little safety chain brackets and a 4-way flat. This is rated to tow up to 3,000 pound pull capacity, 300 pound tongue weight. So do not overload it. Make sure that you keep in with the specs. But it is nice they put an actual towing style hitch on here instead of just a bike rack hitch like a lot of them do. There is a storage compartment back here. Very nicely done here. This gives you a little more room to cram some goodies outside here, obviously. Moving on along, you are going to have another little storage area right here. Now this is technically underneath the bed area, but you got a decent amount of room right here. You have the slam lock baggage door latches. That door is held up by magnetic holders. Going along here a little further, let's just kind of glance down the whole side, give you an idea what it looks like over here. A lot of open space here. Now there is going to be just down below right here, you can see again the rear stabilizer jack. You also have your dump area coming out right here, and you can see 3 of those dump handles coming out of the side right there as well. Your dryer vent coming out right here. Detachable 50 amp power cord also right here. Just in front of the axles, you are going to have your freshwater tank drain coming out right here. And then kind of seeing that underbelly again, and just up there a little further is low point water drains. Your furnace exhaust out right here. Your Suburban on-demand water heater also located right here. And then on this side of the front storage area, you have your docking station. So you have a motion light in here. There is the battery disconnect, an electric outlet, black tank flush, your water inlet. So you let your water go in here and you direct it where you want it to go by those colored valves right there. Cable inlet, satellite inlet, you have your hot and cold utility shower here. Basically kind of feed everything up through the hole in the floor and hook it all up, close your door down. There is an access panel right here to kind of get back in behind there and check things out from time to time, make sure everything is working properly, no leaks and stuff. So I like the fact that they made an easy access panel there for that. Behind that baggage door is going to be your other 30-pound propane tank with the auto changeover regulator in there, so you can allow it to go back and forth, or you can flip the switch yourself to determine what to start with. But what do you guys think of the look of the new 2026 Tandara model here? One of the big changes for the Tandara for 2026, besides decor colors and stuff, was they made the front of it actually a high-profile fifth wheel front end instead of that sloped front. So that's what gave us a little more stand-up height and larger closets and stuff in some of their models. Obviously, this one being a front living room, having that extra height up there helps. Auto level jack controls. This gets you on and off the truck also. Right here, we're going to have some very important informational stuff. So for example, this sticker right here, production date sticker, tells me this RV was built 9/8 of 25. My model number again, 390FL. Gross weight of this RV. So most you're allowed to load it up to, axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined, do not exceed this number, 16,320 pounds. Tire size, ST 235/80R16 G range tires with 110 PSI. Cold, extremely important to keep up with your tire pressure when traveling with an RV. Tells me the exterior length was 41 feet 11 inches. Tells me it rolled off the factory assembly line with a dry weight of 12,715 pounds with these optional equipment that was on it. So again, very, very important. Know your weight specs, your links, your heights, everything. Make sure you keep up with it so you don't accidentally overload it or accidentally run into something that's too tall. On around to the front side here, let's check it out. This is a new cap for them for 2026. So you are going to have a couple LED strips coming down there. Again, high profile now, so it looks a little different on the height-wise and everything. Now this customer is going with a Reese goose box. So they like to pull off the ball instead of a traditional fifth wheel hitch. Normally there's a traditional fifth wheel hitch here, but they wanted to do the Reese goose box for their setup. So if you do plan on changing something around, just make sure you get the right bolt pattern and everything so that everything works properly. Underneath of here, you can see the spare tire underneath of here. You're going to have a little bit of storage area there, a couple battery areas here, and then you have a couple slide controls there, along with the solar charge controller for that solar panel that's up on the roof right there. But I want to take a few minutes here, run you back through the inside and show you what it looks like all closed up too. So we will be right back on the inside. Alrighty, we are back up inside the brand new 2026 Tandara 390FL here. And I just wanted to show you real quick what it looks like closed up. So I've gone ahead and closed up 3 of our 4 slides here to speed this part up for us. But you can see walking up here into the front living room area, it is pretty snug. So it is very, very important to make sure that all your cabinet doors and stuff are closed, your recliners pushed back into normal mode, so that you don't accidentally damage something when the slides are being brought in. Also, very important to make sure that there's nothing in the way when you're putting them out, so that you don't accidentally hit the electric pole or water pole or something at the campsite. But you can see, again, back here in the back, when it's closed up, I could still come back here, lay down, take a nap or something if I needed to. I could maybe climb over my bed, get to my dresser, or not my dresser, but my closet. But I cannot get into my dresser drawers without opening up the slide. And I'm not getting to the little washer dryer area back there again without opening up the slide. But the important things are I could come in when I'm in road mode and go to the bathroom, take a shower if I needed to. Let's check this out real quick. With this slide closed, let's see what we get next. So this is or all of these are 12-volt powered slides. This particular one I got moving right here is a rack and pinion slide. So a little bit different than the ones up in the front living room area. But when this comes in, I am not really getting over here. So you can kind of see again, everything's real tight. But I'm not getting to the front unless I go trying to crawl through this little tiny space here. Maybe you could pass a grandkid or something like that through there. But a full-size adult is probably not crawling over that. But it only takes a few seconds though to just bump out the room enough that I could come in here. So if I really needed to come in here and get a drink or load my refrigerator or something, I could bump it out just a little bit and pass right on through here, grab something out of the refrigerator or load that refrigerator if I'm at the grocery store or something. And I could squeeze myself up to that area. So I only had to go out, I don't know, probably about a foot with the slide, not necessarily the whole depth. Let's check, let's just see here. Yeah, so maybe just a hair over a foot. And I'm squeezing through there real easy. But I hope this kind of gets you guys an idea on what the brand new 2026 Tandara 390FL actually looks like, top to bottom, in and out, and even road mode here. I do appreciate you guys very much taking the time to watch my RV videos. As always, you are, again, greatly appreciated. If you don't mind, please remember to smash that like button. If you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe, help out the channel. Much appreciated.